I'm at the Seda Hotel here in BGC because I wanted to check out the straight up roof deck bar. It's one of my favorite bars here in BGC. However, it's totally different. They actually closed the old bar and they've opened a completely new bar and restaurant. And as you can see, there's some fantastic views of the urban sort of nightscape here in BGC. And I mean, this place is big. There's like tons of seating. There's some serious roof deck action. Seda is the new straight up lounge here in BGC. Wow. So it's kind of interesting. There's like a little smoking area over here, but there's no seating. They have it set up like a little boxed-in cage. It's like the smoking cage here on the super swank roof deck. And they could easily set it up with stools, right? So people could sit here and chill and smoke and stuff. I guess they're trying to discourage that. People camping and smoking and all that fun stuff. But at least you can come up here and chill and sit, and if you want to go grab a smoke, there's areas to put your brewski and light one up. So as you might have guessed, the straight up lounge here at the Seda Hotel is not cheap. You're paying for the view here. 2 beers, 426 pesos after tax and service charge. Technically they're 188 pesos a piece for the view. So the new straight up lounge here in Seda Hotel in BGC is definitely upscale, and you'll pay for it. So it's like the end of January here, almost February, and I can already feel that sun bringing on like that summer intensity. Like just sitting in it for a couple of minutes, you can start to feel it like beaming on you like a laser beam. It's getting hot. Within a month, it'll be what, March, and that's pretty much the start of summer here in the Philippines. Can't believe I've been here pretty much a year now. And it's just this week again going for work permit processing. It's a little different this time because thankfully the company that I work for actually sort of cares for all of that. Once you get hired and what they call regularized here, you become part of the company, and then the company looks out for you and they manage the processing, the reprocessing of your work permits and visas every year. So that's what is happening this week, and getting ready for summertime here. And it's the Philippines. It's Manila, baby. That late afternoon sun is just blazing here. However, it's still pretty nice this time of year because of the breeze. It's not yet full-on summer. So interesting discussion, at least to me, noting that today, February 2nd, 2020, 02/02/2020 is a palindrome date. But it's the type of palindrome that happens once every millennium. So this is never going to happen again in our lifetimes. It just was making me think of 12/12/2012, because they were calling it 12/12/12. Technically not a palindrome date. However, for some reason that brought up Friday the 13th. And she's telling me that in the Filipino culture, Friday the 13th is considered bad luck, which I had a little laugh about, because I don't know if it's actually part of Filipino culture or just because of that, you know, movie that they made in the 1980s. And
that really.
So you think that was part of the culture before 1980?
I don't know. I haven't.
I don't know either.
They don't make me yet.
Yeah, they didn't make her yet. She wasn't around. Anyway, that also reminds me of another part of the discussion we're having, which was some buildings don't have a 13th floor. I guess for some reason that number 13.
It's bad luck.
Yeah, it's
really.
considered bad luck. I'm sure that has something to do with numerology or something crazy. I don't know. But it reminded me that some of the older buildings here in Manila do, like the Shangri-La Hotel in Makati, for example, has a 13th floor. Just a small, fun piece of trivia there for you. So, palindrome date, once in a millennium, and just in time for the coronavirus to hit the Philippines. Yes, it is confirmed. Filipinos are checked into hospitals. I hear, what did I say? Antipolo Medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, confirmed cases of coronavirus in Filipino citizens.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not great news. I mean, lots of friggin' Chinese people fly in here all the time. And you hear Chinese people in the elevator all the time, especially in this building. I guess they're touring tourists and BGC and stuff. Oh well, that's just the way it is. Everyone's running around with a face mask. Except they don't run around with the right face mask. They have like ridiculous face masks on. What you need is what they call an N95 face mask. It actually seals up against your face and blocks 95% of airborne particles. And they're not even sure if this virus is transmitted via airborne or not at this point. So I'm walking to work the other day, and this guy drives by in a car with the windows up, all alone, with a face mask on. And I'm just like, dude, like, what, are you afraid you're going to give yourself the virus in your car alone? Or, like, take the face mask off. It's almost like this weird social status sort of thing here where it's like, I've got a face mask. And, like, you go to work and it looks like a surgical ward, and it's like, come on, people. It's like, if you're going to wear a face mask, wear one that is going to block the virus.
So, that's why I make my own face mask. Face mask made by tobacco leaves.
Yes, tobacco leaves. Organic tobacco leaf face mask. You can get them here. Only P500 a piece. Send me a check. Took a little time to adjust to working 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. But so far so good, you know. Just trying to be disciplined, getting enough sleep, getting into the gym every day. And the nice thing is I get to the gym, and then by the time I'm done, nice day to take a swim. It's getting sunny. It's summertime's coming, and that time of the afternoon, the sun is on the pool. So always something to be thankful for. You can see the Laguna Lake here behind me, and the mountains behind it, and then the range behind that is where the Taal volcano is. And it's been a really cool, windy couple of days here, rainy actually, in BGC. And surprisingly, because it's been an incredibly dry, rainy season, I expected it to be a hot, dry, water shortage summer here again in the Philippines. For a city known for rain and flooding, it has been remarkably tame this season.